Sway. A couple of outsiders waiting their turn to go in. As we have one riderless at the moment yet to be entered into the stalls with the barrier blanket. Q-Man is forward by the looks of it. Just wondering which horse this one is at the moment. Skybird, $7 into 5 with bookmakers, is the favourite, with bookies boards with Neons at 5.5 at the moment. Skybird has gone in riderless. Skybird going in riderless is going to be a massive task for a horse that we know is so good fresh. But where does she get to in the run here? Real assignment for Johnny Allen. Payline and also Sir Sway are going to be a couple of the final ones forward as the starter mounts the platform. Hold on to your hats wherever you're viewing or listening for the Charter Keck Kramer Moir Stakes Group 1 action, and we'll find out the result in just over a minute. As Sir Sway, 100 to 1 shots about to join them. Oak Hill's agitated out wide. Sir Sway goes in. And the field is set. Locked and loaded for the Moir. They stand pretty well. Rothfire stands patiently. Set to go, and they're racing, and Rothfire was one of the better ones away, with Escher on the inside and also Golden Boom, and Q-Man isn't too far away with Midwest. Settling down, Escher led Midwest, Alabama Lass right there, then Golden Boom, Q-Man, Barrackeel, Arabian Summer in a line. Next is Rothfire, a gap then to Neons. Further back is Sir Sway, deeper, Skybird. Next on the fence, La Dorada, well back, and they were followed by Payline and 2 lengths to Oak Hill. 500 to go. Midwest and Escher together by a length. Alabama Lass, Arabian Summer. They were followed by Golden Boom deeper, a length and a quarter. Sir Sway, Q-Man, Barrackeel, then Rothfire, Neons, well back as Skybird the inside. Has a lot to offer though. Then Payline, La Dorada, and also Oak Hill. Escher went to the front. Alabama Lass on the outside, immediately up to it. Arabian Summer back to the fence, and then came Barrackeel. Alabama Lass, 100 metres to go, strikes the front. Barrackeel bursting through, and Barrackeel got the split at 1 from Alabama Lass, and also on the inside, Arabian Summer. They were followed next to finish by Golden Boom and Oak Hill. Next to finish Skybird and Rothfire, followed by Escher. Then came Neons well back in the field. Q-Man, La Dorada, Sir Sway and Midwest. Well, for Bennett Racing, they'll go ballistic here, the connections.
A racing fairy tale. Barrackeel, there were doubts that he'd ever get to the track. Well, he's got to the valley and made it his own. He is 4 from 4 here now. Nathan Bennett and his syndication business take their owners on yet another odyssey that takes them all the way to Group 1 glory. The McEwen last year was a sign of what could be to come, and the car line was supposed to be largely the setup act for a tilt at a Manicato. Well, they've got their Group 1 here in the Moir in the most barge and charge fashion, and Ben Allen adds victory in an Oakley plate with Marabi and a Memsey with Pinstripe. He's got a way of doing it. He's now a 3-time Group 1 winning jockey. A magnificent effort from Barrackeel to once again barge, and a first Group 1 for the Corstons Larkin training partnership. They're on the verge of having their 500th runner as a training cohort. They're now Group 1 winning trainers. 7 and a multitude of photos. It's likely going to be the mares Arabian Summer and Alabama Lass fighting it out. Triple Group 1 winning jockey Ben Allen is with Charlotte Littlefield.
Well, I'm going to reiterate what Nigel Carmody just said then. Triple Group 1 winning jockey Ben Allen. How does that feel?
Oh, it's unbelievable to get it for these owners and the Malure Racing team. Like, what a story, what a horse. The amount of setbacks and how patient and persistent they've had to be with him. Oh, it's unbelievable.
It's just testament to them, isn't it, really, how they've brought this horse back. You know, he's an older horse now and he's just racing in the absolute best form of his life. And to do that, when that split came, you just must have been laughing.
Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't laughing in the run. I was absolutely cursing. I was saying, I hate friggin' races at the Valley, these Group 1s. It's so difficult, but I was lucky I had the right horse. He's just got that dog in him.
It is a big noggin, and that definitely got you over the line. How special is it to win a Group 1 again?
Oh, it's unbelievable. The last one I always said was better than the first one, and then this one's better than the last one. You never know when they're going to come. They're so hard to come by, but I don't even know what to say.
You're incredibly hardworking, and success comes to those who work hard. So you deserve this moment, Benny. Go celebrate.
Thank you, can't wait.
Will Larkin and Troy Corstens join us as Group 1 winning trainers after Barrack Hill maintains his undefeated record at the Valley and wins the Moir. I'm not sure who to start. I don't know if we do rock, paper, scissors. Let's start with Troy. Is this, amongst all the amazing moments you've had in your training career, the biggest odyssey, the biggest fairy tale in many respects, the biggest achievement?
100%, Nige. It's amazing. And to do it with him, it's very special. Very special.
About the times and the many updates that you gave these owners about this horse, and I imagine most of them were involving managing expectations that you may never see this guy get to the track.
I think that every time that we go to the races, because you just, with him, he's so fragile, you just never know when it's coming. It's probably going to come, but you just hope that we can hold him together for as long as we can. And loves it here. It's fantastic. So it's a bit loud.
Will Larkin, don't pinch yourself, it's real. What's it been like to be under the tutelage of Leon and Troy and learn the game from experts and family?
Oh, it's been just exceptional. So much hard work goes into it, and the whole team at home, like this horse we're patching together pretty much every day, and you know, we're just really proud of the whole team, and yeah, to get to this point, it's yeah, quite emotional.
It had a remarkably similar look to the car line, where it was a matter of, well, if the gaps appear, the trucks are coming through. Did it feel that way?
Yeah, I was very nervous on the top of the straight. I thought, oh no, we're not going to go on to the line untested, but credit to the horse. He's just got that turn of foot that's just so brilliant, and he's such a good horse. He's what he can do when he's got clear air is unbelievable, let alone not having it and still being able to quicken like that. It's just it's phenomenal.
As you're learning and honing your craft, what does having access to a horse like this, who's had his issues but is so talented, been like for your education and development?
Oh, he's been everything ever since I partnered with Leon and Troy. You know, we've been patching together, and we've had so many setbacks, and yeah, he's taught me a lot. Like, you got to think on your feet all the time, and not try to overwork them, and use the time to bring them up to speed. And yeah, it's just, we had a bit of a road bump at the start of the preparation, obviously kicking off in the Caulfield and scratch there, but it's come to the fore. Like, it's such a good job for the whole team to get him through that and get him to this level.
Will, I speak on behalf of a lot of people who love and are passionate about racing. We've seen you grow up and mature on our screens. We're so happy that you're now a Group 1 winning trainer. Well done, and enjoy the celebrations.
Thanks, Nigel.
Ed, congratulations. I can see the emotion on your face. And tell me, what does this mean to you and your family?
It doesn't really, it means a lot to me, but it means a lot to everyone in the stable. You know, it's one horse, but 1,000 people go into it. Like, you just take a look around, it just means so much.
You know exactly what it's like. You've lived and breathed this sport. You've seen how hard Dad works, how hard Will works, how hard your grandfather works.
Yeah.
You understand what it means.
Yeah, it's next level. I've never experienced something like this, and I'm pretty happy.
You're proud of your dad?
Oh, over the world. even more proud for Will, Pop, the team, just everything behind is just, I'm so happy for everyone.
Enjoy the moment, mate.
Thank you very much, Amy.
Absolutely enjoy the moment, and what a ride, Ben Allen. That was special. And there's a bit to take out of the race as well when we review it in time. A couple of horses unlucky, but he made his own luck there, Ben Allen, and weaved the passage from a very tricky spot. And what a story Barrackeel is with this stable. The backstory behind the horse, with the issues that he's had. Times I would imagine they never thought they'd get back to the races, and they have today, and they've tasted Group 1 success. Quite remarkable. Let's hear it from the syndicator's point of view, and he's done a great job, Nathan Bennett.
Well, the H2O down at the scales is normally reserved for jockeys who are returning, having wasted half a success, but it's a hard-earned thirst and a well-quenched one for Nathan Bennett from Bennett's Indications. Barrackeel is a Group 1 winning horse. Nath, we spoke to Troy and Will about the journey that he's been on, but also the journey that the ownership group have been on. I imagine there's many times where you thought this was merely just going to be a dream with him.
Yeah, well, big thanks to Damien Oliver early days. He trialled the horse for us. He come back in and he said, Nath, you got a pretty good one here. So once he started getting injured, which his first injury is just freak injury, like he's pierced a hind tendon. I don't think many trainers would have heard of that injury, or many owners, so we're pretty unlucky there. But I just said everyone's got to stick fat, and then he decided to get bone bruising, and then he decided to get a suspensory ligament injury. And I was just like, this is a good horse, we cannot let it go. A few guys decided to go elsewhere. They've made the wrong call, we've made the right call, we stuck by him. We've always known he's a Group 1 horse in the making. To do it over 1,000 metres, if someone said, oh, he's going to win the Moir over 1,000, you'd be like, oh, like we didn't really think we were going this way. He obviously got scratched on the race day, and then nearly got scratched at the barriers last start and wins the car line like a proper horse. And then to just do what he did then, like at the 200, I was like, he's going to win if he gets through, and you could just see as soon as he got through, he just blew him away. And good luck to him in the Manikato taking him on, because, and I'll tell you what, the Everest, I mean, he was quicker than Southport Tycoon last year on the 1,200 metres on the same night as a Manikato. Geez, there'd have to be a few Sydney phone calls, surely. Like, I know none of us have got the money to own the share in the big race. It's the Group 1 now, but it's time to let the young fellas and the small people in. Like, can't just always be studs horses running in these big races. Like, give everyday people a go in them, and I think they've got a chance of winning the race with them. And thanks to Leon and Troy, thanks to all the owners that have stuck by him, and yeah, we're quite emotional, and hopefully the AFL umpires can sort out their shit.
Enjoy the celebrations.
Thanks, mate. Good on you.
These runners are loading away at Morfordville for race